kings and queens? It's your girl Kayla Darice. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, what's good? Happy Wealth Wednesday. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Alright guys, so today's topic is actually about having a millionaire mindset, the road to become a millionaire, things to keep in mind while trying to become a millionaire, things like that, just for, trying to set yourself up for wealth and generational wealth and financial freedom, all those good things. Now, am I a millionaire? No. However, I've already adapted some of the tools that are necessary for that journey towards financial freedom and becoming a millionaire. If that interests you, stay tuned. All right, guys, so tip number one is that energy is everything, okay? So if there's people around you in your circle, in your family, in your friend circle, that aren't supportive of you, or they just exude negative energy, let them go. Tip number one is to just let go of all the negativity that is around you. Because when there's the negative energy around you, you're less productive, you're in more of an anxious state of mind, you can become depressed, like just different things. Negative energy leads to low vibrations, and there's no growth and success with low vibrations, to be honest. So keep that energy high and positive, high vibrations only. Cut off people who do not support you and who are negative towards your dreams or your goals. Which leads me to tip number two, elevate your circle of friends. Well, in order to become successful, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. It's very hard to work towards something, maybe own a business, or even just start something brand new if you have people around you who either don't support you and or aren't really on that same ambitious journey as you, that go-getter mentality. If you don't have people around you who are like-minded, then that can tend to pull you down as well. So once you cut off all the negative people in your circle, elevate your circle. Find those people who are like-minded and who have some, if not similar goals, but just have goals and dreams that they're working toward. Tip number three is to not be afraid to be the person who knows less. What I mean by that is when you surround yourself with like-minded people, it's okay if, they're further ahead in their journey than you are. Learn from those people. Surround yourself with people who you can learn from, who you can grow from, people who are going to teach you more about what you need to do to get you in the position that you want to be in. So don't be afraid to not be the person who knows everything, because we need those energies to bounce off of, to bounce ideas off of. We need the people who have probably tried to do the same thing as us and failed to share their experiences with us so that we can move forward. Success is not about knowing everything. It's about learning and continuously learning and growing. Tip number four is to invest in yourself and understand that in the beginning stages of whatever you're working towards, you may be paying out a lot more than you actually profit. But understand that that's an investment. It's an investment in your business. It's an investment in your finances. It's an investment in your future to set you up for that financial freedom, to set your family up for that generational wealth. So it may seem extremely hard in the beginning because you're like, man, I'm paying out all of this money for this and for this and for this and that. But at the end of the day, that is an investment in you. Never doubt that. Don't let someone else tell you how much money you need to spend on you. You know better than anybody what it's going to take. And don't allow people to talk you out of investing in yourself. If you don't support you, no one else will. Period. Tip number five is to not be afraid of the unknown. Obviously, you're going to have to take some risk. In the beginning, it's going to seem like everything is a risk and a gamble because you have not made a profit from anything yet. So just understand that there will be risks that you'll have to take. However, don't shy away from that. With no risk, there's no reward. So you have to make sure that you are at least open to the idea of stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risks when necessary. However, make sure that they are thought through, calculated risks, that you're not just basically gambling on, but you want to make sure that you are actually thinking about the type of risk that you're taking so that it's going to set you up for the long term. Tip number six is to set high but realistic goals. Don't give yourself, a year to make $100,000 with your business and you're just now a startup business. You have to be realistic. Yeah, $100,000 for a passive income, say it's passive, is ideal. However, you got to understand that you're going to be paying out a lot more than that first like 3 to 5 years of your business. Just understand that there's going to be a lot more of expenses in the very beginning versus profit. Don't let that discourage you. Tip number 7 is to not be afraid to ask questions. You're not going to know everything, but that's why it's important to network, to build those business relationships so that you can talk with people who are doing some of the same things. And if they're not doing it, maybe they just know the information. So do not hesitate to ask questions when you are unsure of something or need more clarity on something. You know, that old saying, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, like, that's true. So if you're not asking the questions that you need to ask to get where you need to get, or to get the information that you need to get, you're never going to move forward on that millionaire journey. Tip number 8 is to live below your means. A lot of people don't understand that these millionaires and these billionaires and whatever, they do not necessarily, well, not all of them, some people probably do, but they are not out here living the most lavish day-to-day lifestyle. You will see the millionaires in the most simplest clothing. You will see them, you know, wearing stuff that you can get for, you know, reasonably prices. You know, the people who aren't millionaires are on that millionaire journey who spend the most, you know, frivolously. So live below your means. I'm not saying not to have nice things, because trust me, everybody wants nice things. However, if you are trying to move forward and have that millionaire mindset, you can't just immediately begin to live as though you are a millionaire, or you're never going to reach it. Live below your means is the key. Tip number 9 is not to let the fear of failure keep you from even trying or attempting to do whatever it is you're doing. Obviously, failure is not fun. Being rejected is not fun. Being told no is hurtful sometimes. However, that's part of the process. There is no success without failure. So you have to know that it's gonna come. It may come a lot in the beginning. It may feel like, you know, you want to give up, but don't allow the fear of just being rejected or the fear of failure to just completely deter you from what your dream or your goal is. Failure ultimately is necessary for success and for growth. Embrace it. All right, guys, so my final tip, tip number 10, is to invest. Invest. Not just in yourself, but actually invest in companies that will earn you some passive income. You got to find investments that are long-term investments. It may not make you anything right now, but down the road, it will. And if you've never gotten into investing, research investing for beginners or best companies to invest in for beginners, things like that, so that you can just do your own research, know what the risk is. Also, don't feel pressured to invest a lot of money at the very beginning. You can invest something as little as $50 or $100, and that could turn into thousands or hundreds of thousands down the line. It's just all about the way that you research it and make sure that they're calculated investment. All right, guys, that's all the tips I have for you today for that millionaire mindset. If this video was helpful for you at all, please give it a thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any Wealth Wednesdays. And I will see you back for the next one. Peace.